Alright, guys, if you ever take a look at this deck right here.
Let's put a smile on that face.
So what they do is they, as initial cost, cast a spell, sacrifice a creature, search your library for a creature card with convert mana cost equal to +1 the sacrifice creature. Then what they do is they search for creatures where they copy that instant. So it's an infinite combo. So basically what you didn't see there, because I died so quickly, but I mean, what they do is they use Neoform. Then they search for a creature, and then when that creature enters the battlefield, they get the copy a spell. So they copy the spell that's on the stack, they search for another creature, fetch it, copy, 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 copy. They get a bunch of creatures, and they swing with haste. So there's really no getting around that. You almost have to play a counterspell deck. It's getting to the point where all these formats are getting pretty bad. Like, you'll notice that the top streamers, they're just playing with the top decks. That's all they're doing. They're playing with Omnath. That's all they're doing. I could easily place inside the top. I mean, I've never placed inside the top 1500 with a top deck. I've always played decks that try to beat those decks, but we're at a point where I just don't think that's possible. Being is, I don't think you cannot play standard and not play with rogues, Omnath, mono green, or red. Like mono red. There's no other decks. Simply put, if I do this, okay. See, all he needs is one creature. It's an infinite combo with one creature. That's all he needs. Yeah. See, so like, that's all he needs is one creature. So you have to be able to kill every single creature they have. There you go. Look. Yep. So they search for a creature. When this enters battlefield, copy target instant or sorcery spell. You choose new targets for that copy. They'll search for another creature off a Neoform. You search your library for a creature card with convert mana cost equal to +1 the sacrifice convert mana cost of that creature. Put that card on the battlefield.
Why so serious?
With additional +1/+1. Look, it's infinite combo. You can't... Look, I wiped the board. Yeah, look. How do you beat that? You can't. That's the answer. You can't. So you have all this broken stuff. So how am I supposed to... Why did I even shuffle my deck? And they get an additional attack phase. Look, when this is exerts, untap all your creatures you control. It's just such a horrible representation of what Magic is. So this says, if combat, this is the name of the card. Celebrant hasn't been exerted this turn. You may exert it as it attacks. When you do, untap all your creatures you control. And after this phase, there's an additional combat phase. So all he needs is this. Now, how this person gets this all the time, I don't know. Because you literally... But do you see what I'm saying? So all this person needs to do is have a creature that costs 2 mana.
In my moment of glory! Yeah, no, I'm living in a nightmare.
Between this, Goblins, and Omnath, if you're not playing rogues, if you're not playing this is getting to the point where you have to play with a broken deck to beat the broken deck. I mean, it's cool to play against, to see something like this, but when you see it, all the time. Like, not this deck in particular, but next deck will be Goblins. Then the next deck, it's just broken thing after broken thing. It just doesn't stop. And so it just makes me just not want to play, because I don't want to have to play with more broken things to outbreak their broken things or outdo what they're doing. Like, it's just not a healthy way to play. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section, and feel free to subscribe.